So I've stopped for lunch today at this bakery, Lajkonik bakery. Got my sandwich here. And this video is about the character inside the circle here. His name is actually Lajkonik. This bakery is named after him. And he is an unofficial mascot of Krakow. And you see his image pop up all over the city. Last week, once a year, they hold a parade in his honor. They've been having this parade for centuries. Normally it runs through the town and ends up in the town square. Takes all day. And during this parade, he gets given gifts from each of the shop he goes to, or a little bit of money or some alcohol. He has this stick with like a furry ball on the end, which you can see in his hand. And on the parade, if he touches you with this stick, it brings you good luck. Last year, at the height of the pandemic, they did a very small scale thing, just actually in one building where the parade normally starts. This year they did something unique, and they held his parade on the water, on the river Vistula, in and around Wawel Castle. So coming up, I've got some footage of that. I didn't get great footage myself, so I've got some footage that I took watching him come ashore and some of the activities on the water with a band, different people in costume. Then I've got some coverage that kindly I've been granted permission to use from some other guys who got some better coverage of it. So I have some of that showing even better pictures of him doing these festivities on the water. And finally, I was invited to attend this parade with a guy called Tom Guide Krakow, who's a really good local guide, speaks multiple languages. And he's been in the last year doing a bunch of live streams featuring all the different topics, various topics on places to visit in Krakow and, outside of Krakow. And he was doing a live stream of this event, and he invited me along as his guest. So at the end of this video, got some of the footage from his channel where he captured some interview with me. So this is the tale of Lajkonik and his festival day, which we had last week here in Krakow. So as I said, you see Lajkonik all over the city. Most commonly you see him on the seats inside of the tram. There he is with his two legs. Or you might see him on the outside of some of the trams, like these ones here. You might see him as one of the lit up Christmas decorations around the city at Christmas time, or with this Lajkonik bakery. They have baked goods in the stores, so you can find them there. On the most recent mural that went up by the river, guess who's the star of the show? Yep, it's Mr. Lajkonik taking on the dragon here. And he even has his a boat named after himself that you can take journeys up and down the river Vistula. There he is at the front. And this final picture coming up, there's a metallic monument to him not far from the city centre, kind of halfway between the city centre and the convent where the parade starts. So just who exactly is Lajkonik? Well, there's a number of different versions of his origin story that you can find online. The simplest of which is centuries ago, the Tatars tried to conquer Krakow and they were successfully repelled. And the following day, a Krakowian took some robes from one of the Tatar leaders and made a celebration, rode throughout Krakow wearing the Tatars' robes in celebration of their defeat. There are some more elaborate versions of the story also, but in essence it celebrates the heroism of defeating the Tatars. And every Thursday after the Corpus Christi celebration in June, the city celebrates Mr. Lajkonik, and this is why he's the unofficial mascot of this wonderful city. some over here. Oh, there he is. There he goes. Now your hat, right?
Yeah, Krakow style.
It's Krakow style, yeah, because I saw somebody else down there wearing one.
With a peacock's tail.
Okay. And the like the rainbow colors, is that something?
No.
Has that always been there, or is that something
Always.
more? Okay.
Always. It's a traditional part of the clothing of the man from, and not from the city of Krakow, just from environment.
Okay. Oh, look, he's coming.
Escaping or going to take a shot. He likes the shots. He's a mayor who likes the shots because his pen name is Professor Bankici.
Pancacci.
Bankiet is the bankiet.
Oh, okay.
Because he likes the merry-go-round, he likes ladies a lot, the girls.
It's great. It's great. Oh, is he going for his schnapps now?
He should, but Lajkonik traditionally received the contribution
Yes.
from the owners of the shop stores,
Right.
mainly with the alcohol.
So there's no shops and
But-
stores here, so he's got to go.
Hopefully he was equipped with a bottle of the good vodka or liqueur or whatever on the boat.
Coming on the boat now.
Slowly we finish in the such nice meeting. Wielkie dzięki za to, że wytrwaliście do końca.
I suggest to have a good glass of beer.
Yes, just we got get together to say evening. That's why let us to enjoy the beautiful moment.
For you, it's the
after
first
Lajkonik
time
parade.
you were seeing this.
Yes, yes,
Because
it
last
is.
year it was only at the monastery, very small
Oh,
one,
okay.
because the pandemic.
But they still did it. That's amazing.
They did it
Okay.
even it was a big pandemic, but only in the territory of the monastery.
Okay.
And the last big one was 2 years ago.
This is kind of fun on the water.
Yes.
Next year it'll probably be like
Yes,
back on land again. So.
probably it will be the huge one, with a lot of the stops of him
Okay.
on the way. Oh, and now he returns back to the monastery by this
Like a badge. Okay.
nice to see. And this ceremony probably is not the same, but like it was almost 200 years ago when in Krakow was a big flood.
Uh-huh.
Flood of city of Krakow was possible to see the how it was high, the water in front of the Sheraton Hotel. On the side of the Sheraton there is kind of the mark how high was the water from Wisła in the 18th century.
And the what hotel is this?
Sheraton.
Oh, the Sheraton. Okay.
On the
Oh, right.
other side.
Oh, they just shot Lajkonik, I think.
Bye bye. Trzymajcie się następnego razu.
So we're getting to see something unique this year. All
Very,
on the
very
water.
unique, which maybe it will be
Never-
repeated. Never.
We hope so.
We hope so. We hope so.
Not with such circumstances.
Record live stream, that's effective.
pozwoliłem sobie w tą zaszczytną, niepowtarzalną rolę wcielić się w tym roku już po raz 34. 17 lat wcześniej, jak pan prezydent zaznaczył, bo pamiętał to nasze spotkanie przy oznaczeniu, wędrowałem jako włóczek.
Haracz zapłacony, więc na rok miasto jest bezpieczne, absolutnie szczęśliwe. To jest nawiązanie do tradycji 1813 roku, kiedy też Lajkonik przez Wisłę przepływał do Krakowa.
Rynek, przemarsz uliczkami Krakowa, Kościuszki, Zwierzyniecką, Grodzką, no pewna atmosfera, radość, uśmiech, szczęście, prawda? No na wodzie podobno bezpieczniej jest, najbezpieczniej, no więc wybraliśmy tą wodę ze względu na wiadomo jaką sytuację. Wszystkiego dobrego życzę na ręce wszystkich mieszkańców. No oczywiście wydaje mi się, że jakby było tak wszystko normalnie, jakby było tak wszystko po ludzku, z uśmiechem na twarzy, byłoby tak ciekawiej i pewniej.
That's the very, just very nice. This is you could introduce yourself. That's just the best.
Oh, hi. My name is Jed. I'm from the YouTube channel from LA to Krakow. And I've just made friends with Tom, who seems like an excellent guide and a very, very knowledgeable guy of everything about Krakow. So he invited me to come to see this parade or festivity of Lajkonik, which I'm super excited about. I've been in Krakow for 6 months. Previously to that, I was in Los Angeles for 20 years, but I'm actually British. But I was in America for a long time, but I've fallen in love with Krakow. So my channel features everything that I'm learning about the city and loving about the city so far. So nice to meet everybody from Tom's channel, and great to learn some more about the amazing history of the city. I think it's just the start. There's so much to learn.
But the very important thing why I picked his channel, because I looking people that with heart they feel Krakow. It's not only there's the standard we say guided tour or just impressions, but it was something that there was just like a discovery.
I arrived on December 16th at like 5 p.m. It was black. It was cold, there was nobody around because of COVID, and already I thought it was beautiful just from the first minute. And even now we have the sunshine and more people, festivities, it's getting better and better and better.
Absolutely. Yeah. But the Lajkonik is coming back.
He's coming back. That's okay.
Of the...
Where does he end? Yes. Where does he go?
You're going to Bernatka Bridge, Kazimierz,
yes.
Jewish Quarter,
okay.
And then back. That's why the main celebrations there should be in about the 20 minutes.
And where does the main celebrations happen?
Just here.
It's here?
Yes, just a little bit. There's the 200 meters.
Okay. Now, is it always on the river, or is this because of COVID? Is it a little different?
Because of COVID. Because once in the history happened, once in 1813, there was the big flooding, and the water was... Again, we've got the such.
So this is pretty special. This is only happening once.
Yes,
we hope this only happens once every 100 years.
Yes, that's absolutely. For instance, what for Polish cuisine? What do you think is the most traditional Polish food? For instance,
well, it's interesting. I just asked my subscribers to send me suggestions of foods to try. So I'm going to make a vlog I really like so far is the pork in breadcrumbs, which is fantastic. And the restaurant that I live above, it's just 10 zlotys for it, which is amazing. And it's excellent. So that's my favorite. But tonight, I think, might be the night for pork knuckle. Pork knuckle. That's the next one I want to try. The quality of food here is excellent. I've done this in my vlog a few times. I find it much better than Los Angeles. Like the quality you buy from the shops. There's something called the parsley market in Podgorze, which you buy from the farmers. And you know what? I find that I feel better eating Polish food. I think it just has less additives, less preservatives, less stuff that shouldn't be there. It's just natural, good food, and it tastes better. So I really,
very interesting.
Even the simple things, even just simple potato and pork tastes great.
That's why